Hi, everybody. Today I am here to talk about this latest decree issued by Turkish President Erdogan in early hours of Sunday. More than 18,500 state employees, including police officers, soldiers, and academics, were dismissed by this decree. Turkey has been under the state of emergency since the 2016 July failed coup attempt, and this gave President Erdogan's ruling AKP government to issue a decree laws which bypass the legislative and judicial procedures. This decree also closed down 12 associations and 3 newspapers, I think all of them Kurdish affiliated, and 1 TV station. With this presidential decrees, close to 200,000 people, maybe 180,000 people, state employees have been fired over the course of 2 years. This latest decree conveniently announced right after elections. What is the criteria to fire these many people? Really unclear. We do not know that. Justifications for the dismissal of Turkish employment agencies, 5 employees added to the latest decree, which was erased later on. But that exposed that the decisions were made, these firing decisions were made for these 5 people, according to opinions of the employing agencies, schools attended, social media posts, as well as the information provided by the police. So there is no clear criteria. Latest decree also lists the names, institutions, and titles of the sacked people. So imagine these people whose names are published on official gazette become suddenly unemployed overnight in many cases and become isolated. It becomes very difficult to find another job for these people, even in the private sector, since the AKP government has a full domination in the Turkish state institutions. Many Gulen-affiliated people got purged right after the coup attempt, but also many opposition people, including some Alawis, leftists, Kurds. These people are usually accused of helping, abetting terror organizations. And again, the evidence, we don't get to see many cases. And when we see those cases, like the cases against journalists, most of the time, the evidence, quote unquote, is some columns or tweets. Turkish government got in a fight with the Gulen movement in 2013. After the failed coup attempt, the Turkish government first tried to purge anyone affiliated with the movement without searching any evidence that those people have any ties to the coup. As times went by, the Turkish government began purging all oppositions from the state ranks without searching, looking to see any evidence those people even have any ties to the Gulen movement or the Kurdish armed militia PKK, which is recognized as a terror organization by the US, EU, and Turkey. So my last sentence is within last 24 hours, about 20 more thousand people accused publicly of being member or affiliated with some type of terror organization in Turkey. That means about 100,000 people with their kids, immediate families, and distant families, expanded families are impacted by this calamity. The life for them and the families and the kids got upside down in overnight. And others, 20,000 people got sacked, about 20,000 people. But last Friday and Saturday, maybe 100,000 people or 150,000 people were looking whether they are quote unquote labeled as terrorists that night. So that must be a big relief for the rest of the people who are surging to learn that they are not terrorists, at least by this latest degree. Who knows what will happen next? Ahva will continue to cover what's going on with Turkey, even though it becomes very difficult to report these developments, whether on the ground or outside, but especially on the ground. Thank you for listening.